Okay, so can you hear me still?
Yeah.
I will call out. Make sure you're in mode 1 first of all. I will call out. We're gonna ride this kind of fire lane to almost the end. Turn left. It'll bring us into all of this area, which is pretty flat. Some of it gets a little tighter with like vegetation, but there's 2 log crossings. I'll call them out before we get to them. This half is more hilly, but it's super flowy. There's no log crossings. It's pretty darn simple. You're gonna love it. I'll lead you the first lap, second lap. So for GoPro purposes, I will follow you. For the sake of this video, when's the last time you rode a dirt bike? Over 10 years, I feel like.
No, that was probably 7 years ago.
Yeah. And you used to ride a lot.
Now,
now Bryce lives in my town. Now Bryce rides mountain bikes and road bikes, which I used to be way better than him at, and now he's so much better than me that I don't even go out with him anymore.
That. Yeah, say that again. I like that. Yeah, I chased you down for so many years.
Yeah.
And now I can't ride with you because you're too slow. I mean, that's just a fact.
It's unbelievable. Okay, just careful here because it's kind of...
Oh, now you tell me.
Sorry. I mean, you can get the bike as muddy as you want, but I'm always afraid of how greasy. Going tight left right here. And then once we get on the trail, it's going to be pretty darn self-explanatory. But I will say, this half is very slippery. So
yep, so
take your time.
Confuse those brakes.
If I'm going too slow or too fast at any point, just tell me. Our first log crossing is right now.
Okay.
You could literally ride straight over this without wheeling if you want to. Just, oh my God, I don't have to tell you a thing. You're freaking dialed.
It's not my first day. I used to race in the woods, man. So, the brakes are gonna mess me up right now.
I think you'll get used to it quick. And also,
I'm relying on, way more than I would.
This moisture is perfect. Once we do a lap, it's gonna be so good.
This is perfect power if we're in here too, by the way.
Yeah. Honestly, probably better than where I have mine set up. Mine's a little too easy to get wheel spin. Oh, it's perfect. A lot of roots right here, this technical corner. Oh, you're right there. Going left here, sorry. That's a new cut that we just made.
Dude, it's so weird to not have a rear brake on my foot.
Tight right, really tight. Whoa. The biggest thing is right there is, I heard it, it's just controlling wheel spin.
Right.
And knowing when you've got to just roll the throttle on. It's so easy to accidentally blurp it. Next thing you know, the wheel's spinning 1,000,000 miles an hour. That's the hardest part about these bikes. You'd actually just enjoy the riding. A lot of roots right here. I didn't really notice until you said something. Now that you say something, it is a little stiff. Careful, that one's slippery. Okay, so right here, you're gonna go straight there. I'm gonna, unless, I mean, if you just wanna watch what this is. That's pretty, yeah, that's pretty technical, but. Okay. Beautiful. Did you go to the right of the rut or in the rut? So then now we have a hill climb. This is where this bike is the hardest to ride. It's not a difficult hill climb. Give me some space though, because I go really slow up it. And honestly, that's kind of the best technique, is just go slow. It's just really easy to get ahead of yourself and give it too much gas. Slower than what you would think. I sat the whole way. And I'm talking super slow. Slower than you would think. Even slower than that. Yeah, good. Good. Beautiful. Okay. Hang on, I gotta get up to you. Oh. Yeah, that's by far the hardest part. Ooh, I just got a low battery thing too. So we gotta go right here. It's all right. That's the hardest part, and you just did that no problem. Now it starts to get fun, and this is where I think this is the side that people have to be most careful on because it feels like you're riding a track, and it's easy to get ahead of yourself. Yeah, right. Going tight left right here. Yeah, and that's where you got to be careful. You'll think you're in a flow, and then all of a sudden you're just deflect off something. But when you start to learn this loop, and you start to learn the bike's power, you can literally play. I mean, you can jump and pop over at all the little stuff. Fun little left-right berm, no roots. This tight right into tight little uphill. Oh, it got easier than I remember. That used to be difficult. Tight left. Okay, stopping. I just heard a beep beep beep.
Yeah, I turned to go off.
Okay. Kind of tight between two trees, not really, but I think so. Loose log. Kind of a little techie downhill, but just not really. Kind of, but not really. Really. Low tree there, kind of, sort of, but not really. No, I'm curious because we're about to pop out here at the beginning of the lap 2. So I don't know. It's pretty. I mean, it's got to be more than 5 minutes, right? Going left here. I like this flat tire. I'm getting good traction. So, right back where we started. Do you want to lead lap 2? Or do you want me to lead one more?
I don't know if I know where to go enough.
Okay, well, I'll lead one more and then you'll start to, I bet you after lap 2 you'll pretty much be dialed. I just want to get you on camera. All right, just fair warning, I go slow in these straightaways. Tight left. Log jump, set this up. It's getting rough too. From the time I cut in this loop 6 weeks ago to now, holy crap. This was smooth as flat as a pancake 6 weeks ago. That's the thing with the Starks, is they eat up tracks and dirt. Tight left here, kind of comes out of nowhere. Set this up a little different here. That's good. You have it? Yeah. What do you think of that seat, by the way? That's a wing seat. Have you noticed? But do you notice where your knees are gripping, that you're gripping into a wing and not the shroud? Have you noticed? No, that's your seat. I have that on all my bikes. That's good. That's what it's for. I know this rut is intimidating, but compared to where you went over that log, going through that rut is actually, believe it or not, easier. Sick! You're the only person, Aiden hasn't done that. Aiden's a pro level rider. No. This is way easier with the flat tire. You've got 12, so you've got too much, really. I need to put mooses in there. Tight left. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it'd be pretty hard, I think, to go the wrong way. Yeah, I see it. Let me move this thing. There we go. Load free again. So fun. Yeah, and you'll start to remember where you are slightly, and to me, that's when it gets really fun. And what's best about, look at, you're still at 86% after all that. The commute here and everything. That's pretty cool.
166.
Wow.
And that's, dude, I'm in like as best shape as I could be in.
Yeah. Believe it or not, 166 is low.
Oh yeah.
If you're pushing it on the dirt bike. I know we weren't just pushing it, but 166 is a good place to be on the bike. But considering we're just getting warmed up, that is wild. I'd be really curious to know what mine is right now. Just 66?
This is in mode 1.
Just 100 beats lower per minute. Mode 1 still good?
Perfect.
Yeah.
I would not want any more than that, honestly.
No, we're having a little more, the 10 horsepower jump or 15 horsepower jump to get up to high 40s, which is where I'm at I'm at 49. It makes it so you could pop off stuff. So like if you were to come up to like this right here and you just wanted to get a little like, you couldn't do that in yours because you'd flatline. Like it wouldn't create enough power to really pop you. How playful are these things though?
It's heavy. On paper, you start riding it, it really doesn't make any sense.
It is wild. Yeah, that's the only, it's scary though because people don't respect them because of that. You know, like they respect it at first because of the weight on paper, then they hop on it and immediately are like, oh, this is nothing. But then you forget when it slaps you to the ground, that's a lot of weight to slap you to the ground. We had an app member, Kenny, crash 2 days ago while I was at the track. Hard on a step down on his Stark. Separated his shoulder, broke his back in 2 spots, broke his ribs, concussion. But it was like a 100-foot jump that he had just learned. And he landed just a little sideways and it spat him down.
I got too much to lose nowadays for that, dude.
Yeah, when he got hurt and I saw him like that, I had flashbacks to, I mean, I've been hurt a million times. And I'm like,
What was your last bad one, Tampa?
It had to have been 2019 or 2020.
Your back baby?
Yeah, actually, yes.
You know when that was?
No.
2018.
My back baby. That's hilarious. Yeah, because that's when I punctured my lung because I endoed on a dragon's back at RJ Hampshire's house, pretty sure. That's what created the back baby. That was my last big one.
Knock on wood. That's what I like. Dude, stuff like this, it doesn't make any sense to push harder than what is comfortable, you know?
Right.
When you're out by yourself, and you know, it's fun.
But you do though have to catch yourself because as I've gotten comfortable, it's very easy to start going fast enough to the point where I then am like, you know what? Let's back it down a little bit. I'm gonna put music back on.
Alright, I think I know that loop, but if I'm sure you'll be closer to me than I was to you. So if I'm coming up on something.
You want to lead?
Yeah. Alright.
No, probably too high if anything. Yep, and right about now. Set it up, good. You got a good memory. Woo! Yeah, you were barely going over that sideways. And it kicked you. It's funny what I'm used to compared to you. Yeah. But it's a blessing in disguise, sort of, because dude, it gets out of hand quick. Because there's so many little annoying roots and you just spin. That's the hardest turn of this whole thing. Oh no, but oh, that's perfect. That used to be a huge mud hole, which is why we created that loop around. Yeah, that was good. Dude, this is a perfect pace. Horrible turn. Oh my god. Oh my god. Because you went just fast enough to where you created wheel spin. That is the name of the game in these things. Learning how to control wheel spin. This is sick. I am virtually skimming your back tire, no pressure. Nice. Careful here. I struggle on that part. Oh! That was perfect bailing of the bike though. These things are tanks. You do not have to worry about crashing them. All the levers are bent anyways. Let me get this log out of the way. Hang on. That was a graceful fall. Okay, so you're going left into the log jump. Just a warning. If you want to get some redemption.
Right here? Right here?
Yeah. Control the wheel spin in the rut. As you gain confidence, you're going to want to preload harder, which will get more wheel spin. Beautiful. So fun. No, too early. But you could go that way. This will be cool. We're going to be side by side. Woohoo! Control that wheel spin. Nice. Holy cow. Nice. No, I was just on a weird line. No, you're right. Tight left. Tight left coming up here in a second. Careful, it's easy to watch the front here. Nice. And now you can't mess this up for a while. I could definitely make him waste. I mean, there's a lot of room for adjustment on those clickers. Beep beep, beep beep beep, beep beep. I'm gonna make this a game to see if I can find different lines somehow. Yeah, you're doing a good job. You only did that one time. The only thing we're posting from this ride is just that crash, just to let you know. Nice, that was good. You're faster than I am too, that tight spot. Woo. Perfect pace. Low tree coming up. Oh. Sick. Yeah, perfect pace. What's your heart rate now? I've got some good songs on here.
172.
Yeah, that's good. That's low.
That's good.
I mean, that's low, dude.
That's mid zone 4 for me.
To ride, to sustain that heart rate on the dirt bike
178. I take it back.
and not look sketchy, which you don't, that's impressive. You wouldn't be able to do this right now, by the way, if you weren't as in shape as you were on the bicycle.
No, God no.
Because that's been the problem with everybody I've taken out here. Our COO, Tony, my dad, granted he hadn't ridden in 30 years, but they get out and immediately have to turn around and go back because they're exhausted. Hey guys, before we get back to this video, Moto Academy is going on a world tour in 2024, and we're going to be hitting over 120 locations. We're going to be absolutely everywhere. Myself and head coach Mitchell Prescott are dividing and conquering. Go to the motoacademy.com and sign up for a class today. I urge you guys to keep checking the website because we're adding new dates and releasing new locations every 3 days. So every 3 days, new stuff is going up on the site. And like I said, we're going to be absolutely everywhere. So if you want to train with us in person and get the best moto training humanly possible, go to the motoacademy.com, sign up today. Back to the video. Okay. Ying! Yee! You want to do a whole shot?
No, I don't. I do want to risk out this little. Just stand back. I'm going to try.
Stand back.
They're all 37 horses. That's why I call it big.
Yeah, see how I see how he didn't really get popped? Going left. Nice. Keep those feet on, son. That's not doing you any good. Set up that log. Good memory. It took me like 20 laps to remember to do that. I would always come in too tight and forget that that was that turn. Yeah, it's easy to get mixed up. That was my strategy. I was trying to confuse you. Ooh. Oh! Yeah, I told you. That is the hardest turn on this loop. I'm actually getting it good behind you. Nice. Oh, yeah, you're right. Holy crap, that's so deep. I went, oh. Yeah, I was so far behind you, I didn't catch any of that. He's yarding me. He's pulling away. Oh. But what's funny is the way that you want to ride to avoid roosting somebody is the most effective way to ride these bikes anyway. Oop, you hear that? Blurp it. You're about to blurp your back tire. You're not careful. %. And either sitting a lot or standing a lot, and not switching back and forth between the two, because anytime you make a drastic movement, standing or sitting, putting the foot out, returning the foot, the suspension feels it. That's where you felt. There you go. Nice. Yeah, your horsepower through that is making it perfect. Yes. Yep. Yep. I got lost. Dip. Going tight left here in a second. Yeah, right here. This corner's tricky. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Whoa! This is fun. If you hit inside right here, you can bunny hop over that root. Careful. Nice. That is Superman. Low tree. I'd be curious to see lap times. I think we're significantly 3, 4, 5 seconds each time. Arm pump? Yeah. That was good. I forgot the exhale thing. Okay, we survived. One lap, everyone knows the rules. Bryce, give us a bike review. 1 out of 10.
10. It's like exactly what you want.
Yeah.
It's like power where you need it. I have it in 1. It's more than enough in here. Not too much wheel spin, but it's like super manageable. Doesn't feel as heavy as like, you tip this thing over, it's like, how do I ride this? But you get going and it just works its way through everything perfectly. I'm gassed, obviously.
We rode for quite a bit.
But it's...
I mean, a 10.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think I rated it close to a 10.
Yeah.
It's just...
The suspension needs some...
He's a woods guy at heart. So the riding that he used to do before he took his hiatus was woods focused. So I'm so used to Supercross that when I hop on these, I was like, yeah, it's good. And he hopped on right away and he goes, huh?
Is this thing for Supercross?
Okay,
yeah.
Cool. Subscribe. Bryce didn't die. Rated it a 10. Yeah, especially for guys that either took a lot of time off from riding or just want to enjoy a trail riding or riding experience without it being too complicated. The Stark is absolutely perfect for that. And what's cool is we've ridden for enough time. I mean, that's 46 minutes of actual ride time.
Yeah.
And he's at 77% battery still. 46 minutes of actual ride time, 77%.
Do a hair scramble, you can do...
On the track, not the case. Like if you go to 508 and you're absolutely hauling, but you run out of battery immediately. But in here, it'll last forever. Okay, that was fun. Cool.